Hello everyone. So welcome again to another unboxing of another Asus product. Okay, today what we have here is the special edition of the Asus ZN242IF. So this one is built with an i7 7700 and paired with a GTX 1050. And most AIOs come in silver gold color, but since this one is a special edition, it has a gaming centric design. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Okay, so the box is quite huge. It's similar to what you would get from ROG monitors and a little bit bigger than the usual Zen AIOs or Vivo AIOs that you would get. So just a quick overview of the box. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So it now uses the latest Nano Edge technology from Asus. So it's a very narrow bezel. So it's 2mm, just 2mm if I am correct. And you can see the red accents here, but this is by no means a gaming AIO. It just has a gaming design. So, which way is it? Okay, so let's just drop it down a bit. So it's carefully packed in a styro to protect it from getting smashed. And there's a big box over here. I'm not sure which one is the AIO, but let's put it down so that we can lift it up. Okay, so I got the first styro out, and oh, I can see the AIO, but let's check that out later. Let's check this out first. So what we have here, oh, it comes with a keyboard and a mouse, and it's not the usual ones that you would get with a Vivo AIO. So this one doesn't have a model name. It's an Asus made mouse. It's plasticky, but it's free, so not complaining. And this is the keyboard, wired keyboard, backlit keyboard version 2. I would prefer if they had a more premium keyboard and mouse bundle to it, but we can't be choosy, right? What else is inside this box? Power brick. Power brick, similar to what you would get with laptops that carry a 1050. So this one is 3.4 amps. The wattage, I am not quite certain at this point. We'll have to double check that one, but if I'm correct, this should be at least 65 to 80 watts. Just put that down there. Anything else? There's nothing else. We do have the manual for the keyboard. So let's just put in the keyboard back for now. And the mouse. Maybe we can just raffle that off at a later date. Okay, so putting that aside, and on to the AIO. So we have the AIO right here, but where is the base? So let's just put it down there while we look for the base. Oh, I think I found it. So this is the base of the AIO. There's your red accents. So we just have to prop it up here and then tighten the screw. And I think we got it. Now to unbox this beauty. Rather unwrap. quite nice. So first things first, bezel. So it's a full frame, which you can get here, but the bezels, it'll be noticeable inside. So you have your Intel sticker here and your HDMI. This is the camera, the infrared webcam, and it has a nifty trick. You can actually just hide it when you don't need it. You just pop it back out if you do. And you can adjust the viewing angle, though you can't adjust the height, you can adjust the tilt. Okay, let's check out the back side for the ports. So there's your gaming design and the rest of your stickers. It has a GeForce GTX sticker right there. Okay, and your Windows 10. So it comes preloaded with Windows 10. It has your RJ45, your DC in for power. You have your full-size HDMI, 3 USB 3.0 slots, 1 USB 2.0, your mic, and your headset. Okay, and since it has an HDMI, it can also carry your sound, hence there are the speakers at the back. So maybe let's boot it up. Okay, so let's just open up the package going. Ah, that's a very heavy adapter. But this is an AIO, so you won't be carrying this anywhere. And just put that right there. Okay, so let's pop this thing at the back. The DC port. And let's plug this thing. There we have it. Now to look for the on button, which I'm not quite sure. The on button is right here at the back. So you must be wondering why I haven't put in the mouse and keyboard. Well, this AIO comes enabled with touch, so we'll just touch your way through. It's taking quite some time to load. So it's the first boot. You know, what I would have liked is if the AIOs that come nowadays also had a video in mode, wherein if you had a separate PC or your laptop that you use for work, you can just plug it in and you can use this as your external monitor and at the same time your home computer if you don't have your laptop on, right? That would have been a nifty feature. I do believe that we used to have that feature, but not anymore with the recent AIOs. So there we have it. So like I said, the bezels are quite thin, so they're just 2 mm. So yeah, so let's, sorry, I kept pressing that. No. So I think, I'm not sure if because this one is not the retail unit, that's why it doesn't have the touch enabled, but the variants that might come out in the market will be touch or might not be touch, but this one doesn't seem to be the touch enabled version, so we'll have to check that out. For now, we'll have to find the mouse and pop it back in. Okay, so putting the mouse at the back. Okay, so we got that covered. So,
hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. You can use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the sound icon. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to enable narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in.
Hey, thanks Cortana. So
your region is set to United States. Is that right?
Let's find the Philippines. Okay.
Your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that? Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
Nope, so let's just skip this for now.
Next up, the legal stuff. In short, you have to accept to use Windows. You can decline, but then, no Windows. Do you accept?
I really suggest that you guys read this.
Now let's get you connected
not sure the
to
last
a
time
network.
that I...
That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible. How about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
Let's skip the Windows.
Type what you want to name your account. That's not a name you can use. Go ahead and try something else.
Where's the Windows? Shouldn't there be a Windows keypad in? Okay, let's use the keyboard. We're being forced to use the keyboard. Okay, so I think they should have put two USB 2.0s if you're gonna have to use two wired peripherals, right? Because if you're gonna use two peripherals that don't use USB 3.0, then you're wasting a slot. So they might as well just have put two USB 2.0 slots for each of the wired. But I would prefer if they actually bundle it with the wired one. So maybe
let's get you connected. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible. How about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
So connecting to the Wi-Fi network. Just wait for that one.
Mission accomplished. You're all linked up. Mission accomplished.
Next.
All right, you're connected. Now we'll check for any updates.
Okay, what I don't like is how most of the laptops that come in the market right now still don't have the creators or fall update up installed.
Hang tight
so
while we get them installed.
You do have to wait a couple of hours for the download if you don't have a fast internet. So, but I do recommend you update to it because
it'll mess things up.
You want to make sure that you have the latest security updates on your device, right? And you do have to bear with it, so it's better if you actually do it upon opening the box, because for most of the laptops nowadays and computers, it does eat up a lot of your RAM and your storage when Windows is downloading. So for a hassle-free experience, do it at the start and not in between when you need it, because you might have to need it urgently, and then it's ongoing with a really huge long process of downloading and installation, and it might get in your way. So I suggest out of the box, go ahead and install it. So it's taking quite a bit of time right now. So just to go over the specs again, this one has an i7 7700 paired with 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte, and 256 GB of SSD with a GTX 1050 with 4 gigs of DDR5. So that should be more than enough to get you through your video editing and your Photoshop needs. You can do some light gaming on it. It'll do Dota 2, CSGO, Overwatch just fine on high settings. But if you need more demanding titles, I really suggest that you still go for 1060 or higher. But again, this is not a gaming centric AIO. It's just gaming design. Even the mouse and keyboard comes in a red and black theme, just as the one at the back.
Type your email address or phone number, then follow the instructions to sign in.
Alright, we'll just do
type what you want to name your account
for now. Okay, let's just put in my name.
Okay, now type a password for your account.
Let's leave it passwordless for now.
Hey, look, it's the me part of setup. Can I have permission to use the info I need to do?
Okay, Cortana.
These are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go ahead. Your device manufacturer would like your contact info to send you updates and such.
Okay, let's get through this so we don't have to go through it later on. Region. I'm actually impressed that they actually now put Philippines up on the list. There was a time when you couldn't get these you couldn't get the Philippines on the list of devices, and you'd have to choose like Hong Kong or something, which is what they do with time zones. I think with time zones, they still don't have Philippines on the list. You'd have to choose Singapore or Hong Kong.
That's the last step.
Okay, so
we need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Okay, so Windows is finally setting up. Okay, so there it is, the Windows login. So just to get the SRP across, it's $99,995. So it's quite expensive for what you would get nowadays. You could probably build a GTX 1070 device with this kind of SRP. So a GTX 1070 PC would cost you about 65 to 70K, and then another 20K for a very decent monitor. But what you're paying for here is the premium of having the OS installed, an all-in-one space-saving device. You do get your peripherals with it, although arguably you can find something better. What's good for me is that it comes with 3 years global warranty, so that you can just have it warranted with, we can have peace of mind for 36 months, right? That's 36 long months. And that's going to be enough time until you probably need to upgrade your device to a more powerful one. And this is Asus's premium line of AIOs, the ZN242IF. If you need to get something cheaper, you can go for the Vivo AIOs, which do offer the same kind of features, the nano bezels around the side. And okay, so this is the update. So I'm just gonna skip this for now because this is probably going to take about welcome to your Asus PC. So this is the new Asus gift box. What we do now with the Asus devices is that we don't pre-install the items anymore. It comes in a gift box, and you can just choose which ones you want to install. So I don't have an Office, so if you don't have an Office, you can probably install this. I would have preferred if they had Chrome pre-installed. There's World of Tanks here, AliExpress, so you can get all these, but let's just stick to this one for now. I'm not sure if you can still go back to this page later on, but if you need any of these, I suggest you do it right away. Okay, but so you get 25 GB of free space in Dropbox for 12 months because of your device. Unfortunately, I'm a Google Drive user, so this is gonna go to waste. So maybe no. Alright, so let's just minimize this so we can get to the desktop. There we have it. So let's just go to the specs so you can okay, let's check out VX type just to see the specs. Alright, so like I said, it's a i7-7700. It's the HQ version. You have 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, so it's a 24-inch monitor. It's IPS, 100% sRGB, nano bezel, so you can probably put two side by side, or get another monitor that's just about the same length and width, and with nano bezel also, so you can have an ultra wide monitor without having thick bezels in between. So it uses the GTX 1050 with 4 gigs of RAM. Okay, and speakers are by Realtek, and that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this other unboxing, and there is the regular edition, which comes with the usual color of gold or silver. It comes at $95,995. They're both available for 12 months and 0% interest if you are interested. So actually we can visit the website to check. Alright. So let's see. Did it register my... Oh, no. So personally, the first thing I always do is install Google Chrome, but let's just use this for now. So the model name is ZN242IF. So there we go. So this is the one. So this is what you would get if you don't go for the special edition. Okay. And it's not loading. Alright, there we go. So this is the regular edition. It's silver. It doesn't come with the black and red. So the bezel is just 2mm. So 100% sRGB. It's IPS. 10-point multi-touch. But I wonder why my touch is not enabled. Okay, so this is it. So this is the design, front and back, for the non-special edition. There's your pop-up. It's not popping up. Oh, there. You have to dive it in. So you can get up to 512 SSD, but what we have here is the 1TB with 256 SSD. It's got up to 32 gigs of RAM, so storage slot space for 2 and 16 gig each. So what we have here, I believe, is a 16 single slot, or actually I would have preferred dual channel 8. Okay, so the 7700 HQ is a 4-core with 8 threads, up to 3.8 gigahertz. Okay, so what we have here is a full HD. So it's not the 4K version. I'm not sure if that's available. But the SSD is what's important here. It's a PCIe by 4 NVMe. So it's not your regular SATA 3. So that's 256 is quite good. 128 is okay. But if you use a lot of heavy programs on a daily basis, I suggest you put that there. And if you have games, you put that on your hard drive. Okay, so the speakers are 6 watts. Okay, in there. So you just have the USB 3.1. That's 4 of them at the back, or 3, and then you have one USB 2.0. There, you have 3 USB 3s and 1 USB 2.0, and there's your HDMI if you need to connect your speaker. So, I mean, to an external monitor. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. So for the specifications, so right there it says that there's a multi-touch and a non-touch version. So this sample or a review unit might be because it's a non-touch. It's possible to have one with an i5 also. So from 8 gig to 32, 1TB hard drive with up to 512 gig of SSD. But like I said, what we have is a 1TB plus 256. It's more than enough. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and if you have any questions, you may leave them at the comment section. Thank you.